Whatever you do, don't click on this video. Seriously, just scroll past it right now. I mean it, you're probably not even smart enough to understand reverse psychology anyway. See what I just did there? You're still watching, aren't you? That's the power of reverse psychology. And it's being used on you every single day by marketers, parents, politicians, and even your friends, and you don't even realize it. Here's the crazy part. Once you understand how this psychological trick actually works, you'll start seeing it everywhere. Stay with me, because what I'm about to reveal will completely change how you see human behavior and give you a secret weapon in communication. Let's dive in. 1. The brain's rebellion mechanism. Here's something that'll blow your mind. Your brain is literally wired to resist being controlled. Scientists at the University of California discovered something fascinating. When someone tells you what to do, your prefrontal cortex immediately activates what they call psychological reactance. Think of it like a mental alarm system screaming, "Nobody controls me." Real world example. Ever notice how kids always want the toy you tell them they can't have? That's not stubbornness. That's pure neuroscience at work. The moment you say, "Don't touch that," their brain interprets it as a threat to their freedom, and suddenly that toy becomes the most important thing in the world. But here's where it gets interesting. Adults are exactly the same. We just hide it better. Let me tell you something. A marketing study analyzed 50,000 ad campaigns and found that ads using phrases like, "Don't buy this if," or "This isn't for everyone," had a 68% higher conversion rate than traditional buy now messages. Why? Because the brain's rebellion mechanism makes forbidden things irresistible. But wait, there's something even more surprising about how this actually works in your daily life. Why smart people fall for it. You know what's crazy? The smarter you think you are, the more susceptible you might be to reverse psychology. Let me explain why. Intelligent people pride themselves on independent thinking. So when someone uses reverse psychology on them, they're actually exploiting that exact trait. A study from Princeton University found that people with higher IQs were 34% more likely to make contrarian choices when they perceived subtle manipulation attempts, but they were completely blind to well-executed reverse psychology. It's like when someone says, "Don't think about a pink elephant." Congratulations, you're now the proud mental owner of an entire pink elephant zoo. Your brain just loves to rebel, even against itself. The real question is, how do you spot it before you fall for it? 3. The 3 types you need to know. Not all reverse psychology is created equal. There are actually 3 distinct types, and recognizing them is your first line of defense. Type 1, the direct challenge. You probably can't do this. This is the most obvious form, directly questioning your ability. Salespeople love this one. This product might be too advanced for most people. Suddenly, you need to prove you're not. Most people. Type 2, the forbidden fruit. Whatever you do, don't look at. Remember the "don't think of a pink elephant" phenomenon? Boom, you just thought of one. By forbidding something, you make it irresistible. Book titles like "The Secret They Don't Want You to Know" use this ruthlessly. Type 3, the strategic retreat. This is the most sophisticated. Someone pretends to give up on convincing you, which paradoxically makes you more open to their original suggestion. You know what? Forget it, you're right. Let's just do it your way. Suddenly, you're the one reconsidering. But that's not the crazy part. The real power comes when you understand the dark side. 4. When reverse psychology becomes manipulation, here's where things get really serious. Not all reverse psychology is harmless. Think about toxic relationships. An abusive partner saying, "You probably can't handle going out without me," to make you prove you're dependent. A manipulative friend saying, "Don't worry about me," to guilt trip you into worrying more. These are weaponized versions of the same brain mechanism. Critical distinction. Healthy reverse psychology respects genuine choice. Manipulation uses it to exploit your psychological reactance for someone else's benefit. A study from the Journal of Social Psychology tracked 2,000 relationships and found that couples using manipulative reverse psychology had 4x higher breakup rates within 2 years. Why? Because once you realize you're being manipulated, trust evaporates instantly. You're probably wondering, how do you tell the difference between playful influence and manipulation? Simple test. Does the other person benefit from your rebellious choice more than you do? If yes, that's manipulation. The lesson? Context and relationship matter more than the technique itself. Reverse psychology works best when there's already trust, when it's subtle, and when the stakes are relatively low. If you want to test that lesson, try using reverse psychology on your boss by saying, "Anyway, I'm sure you wouldn't want to give me a raise." Then come back here and leave a comment telling us how your boss's unemployment is going. 5. Using it ethically without being manipulative. Let's be real, you're probably wondering, can I actually use this without being a manipulative jerk? The answer is yes, but there are rules. The golden rule of reverse psychology. Only use it when you genuinely believe the outcome benefits the other person, not just yourself. It's the difference between a parent saying, "I guess you're too young to try vegetables," encouraging healthy eating, versus a scammer saying, "You probably can't afford this course anyway," exploiting insecurity for profit. Here are 3 ethical applications. 1. Parenting and teaching. Instead of "clean your room now," try, "I bet you can't clean your room in 10 minutes. Suddenly, it's a challenge, not a command. Their brain switches from rebellion mode to achievement mode. Parents report 73% better compliance with this simple reframe. 2. At work. Want your team to embrace a new idea? Say, "This strategy might be too bold for us right now." Watch how quickly someone says, "No, I think we can do this." You've turned resistance into ownership. 3. Breaking. Analysis paralysis. When someone's overthinking, try, "You know what? This decision is probably too complex right now. Let's forget it." Often they'll suddenly gain clarity and make the choice. The key difference: ethical reverse psychology respects the person's ultimate autonomy and aims for mutual benefit. Manipulation only serves the manipulator. We've all heard about this. You have to make people think it was their idea. Reactance is just one of many factors that affects how likely someone is to take advice. It's not a surefire way to persuade anyone. But if you're feeling lucky with a stubborn son, who knows? Maybe a little reverse psychology will do the trick. Thank you for watching this episode of DeepShift. If you enjoyed this video, definitely don't leave a comment, and don't you dare subscribe.